This morning I thought I'd take you through a little walkthrough of morning feeds. So that's all our feed sacks there, more feed over there, and that's the feed bin. So the ponies have heard me and they're on their way up. Oh, well, Bo is. Bo's here. Everybody else is taking their time. So I'm going to give a whistle. Pause whilst I give a whistle because I don't want to deafen you, and then we'll see if they start to move. Yep, they're on the move. And Bo is looking at his bucket very impatiently. Now I have to do this in a specific order, otherwise they all get upset. And so that means I have to wait for them all to get here. Okay, so they're getting closer now, and whilst I'm waiting for them to arrive, have a quick look at the girls. Can you see, or is the sun too bright? I can't see a thing. Hello, girlies. They're quite happy in their little paddock. So here comes Maggie. For some reason everybody's stopped for a wee. So we won't focus on that. Let's start with Bo. Right. Okay, Bo. Now, they all have one large scoop of chaff. The French version is mélange, which is a mixture of chopped hay and straw. It's got something else in it that's probably quite sweet, maybe molasses or something, because the ponies love it. It's got pony nuts as well already mixed in, and they're like that, and they're absolutely thriving on it. So it's a pretty good mix. Here we go. Merlin next. There's Merlin. Then Maggie. Maggie has hers here, away from everybody else. Now this is where it gets interesting. Benson. And down here, Flash has started turning into a bit of a kicky boy. Don't you, Flash? And that's when he's not escaping. Then Benson, right away from everybody else. And now the tricky bit. I climb through the fence, grab Toffee. Toffee and Jerry. Jerry, walk on. And then we go up. My shadow's on Jerry's face. There you go. Now Jerry has a different meal to everybody else because he's not thriving as well. So whilst they have a large scoop of chaff 3 times a day. Oops, I forgot to turn off the electric. I'll get a shock if I don't do that. Thank you, Merlin. Yes, so Jerry's actually eating 2 scoops of pony nuts. He has 2 scoops of grass pellets. On top of that, he has a large scoop of lucerne, which is sweet. It's a bit like sugar beet, but I don't think it has as many calories. And a tiny bit of chaff. And he has that 3 times a day. And a bit wobbly camera, sorry. You might see he's actually really still quite thin compared to Toffee, who is the best weight he's ever been. So let me just climb through and get Jerry soon. I love the way he talks to me. So I'm going to do this one-handed, if I can. There he is, there's our lovely Jerry. So his feed is very different. And he's still quite bony, but he's so much better than he was. And Toffee's got chaff, the same as everybody else. So there you have it. The chaff is pretty good because we have mostly chubby ponies. And I think it rained again last night because this lot is looking a lot greener again. So let's take a look at them one last time as they're eating. There's Bo. looking extremely well and content. Merlin, probably chubbiest he's been in a long time. He's just knocked his bucket over because he's a bit of a monkey. He's a monkey like that. And Maggie's doing really well, nice and rounded. And then finally Flash has calmed down and giving me ugly faces because I'm too close, but that's fine, he's a good boy really. And then Benson has to be kept a little bit leaner because he suffers from the dreaded laminitis, so he needs to stay on the slightly thinner side, but even he's doing well. So he'll need a good brush actually, so that's my job for later. Okay then, well thank you for sharing the morning routine. Next job is feed the chickens, so I'll be back later. Bye!